Hello everyone, welcome again to our channel, Fun with Maths. Here's another problem. 4 over m times 4 over m times 4 over m is equal to m over 4 times m over 4 times m over 4. Find the value of m. So here's the solution. So for our given equation, let's write it into a power form. So 4 times 4 times 4, we can write it as 4 cubed over m times m times m, we can write it as m cubed equals, same here, that is m cubed over 4 cubed. And then let's cross multiply. Let's start with m cubed times m cubed. That is m to the power of 6 equals 4 cubed times 4 cubed. That is 4 to the power of 6. So for this, if we multiply with the same base, the power will be added. So that's why we have m to the power of 6 is equal to 4 to the power of 6. Next is, we can take 4 to the power of 6 to the other side so that the right side will be equal to 0. So this is m to the power of 6 minus 4 to the power of 6 equals 0. And for now, we can write it as m cubed whole to the power of 2 minus 4 cubed whole to the power of 2 equals 0. For this, since they both have a power of 2, this is an identity. So we have a squared minus b squared also equal to a plus b times a minus b. So for this, this is now m cubed plus 4 cubed times m cubed minus 4 cubed equals 0. And then we can have two equations. First is m cubed plus 4 cubed equals 0. Other one is m cubed minus 4 cubed equals 0. For this m cubed plus 4 cubed, we can expand this by following this identity. We have a cubed plus b cubed, which is also equal to a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. And for this m cubed minus 4 cubed, we also have an identity which is a cubed minus b cubed equals a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. So now this is m plus 4 times m squared minus 4m plus 4 squared, that is 16, equals 0. The other side, we have m minus 4 times m squared plus 4m plus 16 equals 0. Now to continue, first we have m plus 4 times m squared minus 4m plus 16 is equal to 0. We can have two equations for this. So we have m plus 4 equals 0, and that is m is equal to negative 4. And this is our first value of m. Another is m squared minus 4m plus 16 equals 0. For this, we can get the value of m by using the quadratic formula. But first, let's identify the values of a, b, and c. For a, that is 1. For b, that is negative 4. For c, that is 16. And then m is equal to negative b, positive negative square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So now this is m equals negative times b, that is negative 4, positive negative square root of negative 4 squared minus 4 times A, that is 1, times C, that is 16. All over 2A, 2 times 1. And this is M is equal to negative times negative 4, that is positive 4, positive negative square root of negative 4 squared, that is positive 16. Negative 4 times 1 times 16, that is negative 64. All over 2 times 1, that is 2. And this is M equals 4 positive negative square root of 16 minus 64, that is square root of negative 48. All over 2. And then for this, we have square root of negative 48. We can split this into square root of 16 times 3 times negative 1. So that is M equals 4 positive negative square root of 16 times 3 times negative 1 all over 2. Now this is M equals, now we can divide 4 divided by 2, that is 2. Positive negative square root of 16, that is 4. And then square root of 3. And then square root of negative 1, that is equivalent to I. So we have 2 positive negative 4 square root of 3 I. And we can have 2 values of M. So M is equal to 2 plus 4 square root of 3 I. Another is M is equal to 2 minus 4 square root of 3 I. So these are the 2 additional values of M. Now another, M minus 4 times M squared plus 4M plus 16 is equal to 0. So same, we can have 2 equations. So M minus 4 is equal to 0, and that is M equals positive 4. Another is M squared plus 4M plus 16 equals 0. For this same earlier, we can use the quadratic formula. But the values of A is equal to 1, B is equal to positive 4, C is equal to positive 16. So all positive. So the quadratic same, M is equal to negative B positive negative square root of B squared minus 4AC all over 2A. So we don't need to write it again. So just substitute directly. So we have M equals negative B, that is negative times 4, positive negative square root of B squared, that is 4 squared, minus 4 times A, that is 1, times C, that is 16, all over 2 times A, that is 1. Next, that is M equals negative times 4, that is negative 4, positive negative, square root of 4 squared, that is 16, negative 4 times 1 times 16, that is negative 64, all over 2 times 1, that is 2. Now we can divide first. M equals negative 4 divided by 2, that is negative 2. Positive negative, square root of 16 minus 64, that is square root of negative 48. And then for this square root of negative 48, we can split that, same earlier. 16 times 3 times negative 1. 16 times 3 times negative 1. So M is equal to negative 2, positive negative, square root of 16, that is 4, square root of 3, and then the square root of negative 1, that is I. And for this, we can have 2 additional values of M. So M equals negative 2 plus 4 square root of 3 I. Another is M is equal to negative 2 minus 4 square root of 3 I. So these are the 2 additional values of M. So overall, we have 6 values of M. M is equal to negative 4, M is equal to 2, plus 4 square root of 3i. M is equal to 2 minus 4 square root of 3i. M is equal to 4. M is equal to negative 2 plus 4 square root of 3i. And last, M is equal to negative 2 minus 4 square root of 3i. And that's all for today. For more exciting videos, don't forget to like and subscribe to Fun with Maths.